to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you? I hope you're fine. I'm fine. I'm good. Raining, horrible. Look at this outside that window. It's really a miserable old evening, but so lovely to get home and just sit here at my magic table and to share some insight and guidance with you. I'm being called to say this to you. I choose to listen and dance to the music of the universe. Isn't that lovely? I am worthy of the most beautiful of things, and today is a good day to be happy, loving, and peaceful. So I choose to listen and dance to the music of the universe. And that is one of the guidance that I really have had very strongly today about really listening. And I was trying to give some insight into things with my students, and half of them aren't listening, and then I'd put on a video of them of something that was important for them to sort of take notes on, and half of them didn't listen again. And I thought to myself then, oh well, you can only try to pass on information and knowledge. If somebody chooses not to hear it right now, that is how it is. So trust in what is coming to you, and trust that what you are needing to hear, you will hear. It's meant to be. And I think that's a very important thought for us today as we travel forward into our next chapter. And I'm being a bit bombarded a little bit by my sort of twin flame scenario dynamic, and I would just feel like I'm really open to what is to be, and I'm really open to finding. But at this moment in time, I'm just feeling like there's this energy is here. It's light, but it's also very much in the now. It's very much happening, and there's nothing that's showing for it. It's that kind of feel. I'm seeing a water going down a drain, and how it swirls round the plug hole and it sort of goes down in that. So that's how I'm feeling right now with this energy. Okay, so you might be feeling the same, and if you are, you will have found this message, and if you are, you will know that we are not alone. We are being guided, supported, and we are part of this network. I've been told to get a raised vibration message for us, and then we have got our beautiful inner temple cards. We have got the return to self cards out today. They've been calling to me very strongly. I've got the Akashic records, and I really feel like our guidance is important today with the Akashic records, and my energy cards wanted to come as well. So we've got energy cards as well to give us a little bit of insight, but we are definitely, this energy is sort of swirling. It's just doing this at the minute. I feel like it is traveling, but almost like a bit of a, what do you call them, a tornado. It's this feeling of, is it going to start to go? It sort of comes down and it sort of goes round and round. That's how I'm feeling right now. Anyway, let's see what today brings. Let's see what our guidance is. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening. I want to say thank you for subscribing, for liking. It really does help the guidance and the support in the network when you make a comment, when you share something, when you subscribe to people like me who just want to give advice in some way and share our knowledge. And I'm getting the channel for it, and I'm just keep on building my resilience and my learning and my guidance. So I'm very thankful to you for allowing me to sit here and do this with you. So thank you. Right, so let's go. Let's see what our beautiful message is for us today. Be a voice, not an echo. Well, there we are. Exactly what I was just saying. Be a voice, not an echo. My voice is my voice, and I'm really just trying to sit in my authenticity and help where I can help, and just having that trust and faith that whoever needs to hear will hear at the right time this message, and that's really, really important. Fate is like the lines in your hand. No matter how twisted, it is in your control. Very interesting. Fate is in your control. I think it's really about allowing fate to play out, following what fate is presenting. If something comes up, it's meant to be? Can you trust in what is meant for you will always find you? Can you trust in what is meant to be will be? Can you trust in that? So that's a beautiful thought, isn't it, right now? So be a voice, not an echo. I shall. Okay, so let us ask then and get cracking on with this wonderful message here to start with. And then we can do our inner temple attunement and get our cards. All right, Spirit, please, can we have our guidance for today? Vibe 61, which is a 7. And 7 is about a message from Spirit. It is divine. I am home. It's Earth Star activation. You are a spiritual being incarnated in a human shell. So there's a good chance that for a lot of your life, you felt out of place or had a longing for home. It makes sense because before you were here in physical form, you were a boundless being dancing across the sky among the stars. In fact, you were a star yourself. But you were called to the earth and you chose to accept this incarnation and the many others that you have lived before this lifetime. This lifetime is different though, because you're remembering that even though you are in a body, you are so much more. You are realizing that everything you have been searching for is within you, including that sense of home. That is so true, because for a long time I felt, I used to admire people that perhaps would stay in a job forever or were always just happy in their environment and their home life and whatever they had. They just seemed to be content and settled. And I never felt like that. I felt like I needed more. There was more. I wanted more. It was either more love or it was more money or it was more something. There was more I needed to, and I didn't recognize that. And during this soul activation that I've had and this awakening, I've recognized that it's all within me. And now I'm at a place where I am so settled and satisfied and blessed for where I am. And I have this wonderful channel to source that I'm just opening and receiving all the time, and it's so beautiful to think of. So for you have never left the energy you have come from. The Earth Star Chakra is the energy that anchors you to the earth. The center is similar to a memory card inside a computer. It holds all of the Earth's lessons, including her capacity to cope in times of stress, to survive, and even to heal. So this is why you might be, like me, very attached to Mother Gaia, to nature. Sustainability might be something that you are very passionate about, like me. All of these good things. You can access this energy. It's available to you now, and it comes through knowing that you are where you are supposed to be, home. And my home is my sanctuary. All you have been searching for is within you now. Wherever you are home, because you are the universe. Wow. So that's our vibe number 61. I am home. Vibe of the day. I am home on earth because I am home within myself. It is not my duty to know every facet of my journey here on earth. This lifetime is an opportunity to trust. I trust that I am where I am supposed to be. I anchor into the earth and know that I am home. Isn't that so interesting? And I kept seeing this tornado and this sort of swirling. Well, initially it was a plug. That's what was the first sort of thing. This idea of it sort of, and it's here, this sort of attachment. Hello! My dog has just come up the stairs. Hello, poop poops. Bless her. So very interesting that that's how we feel right now. It is about you. This lifetime is an opportunity to trust. I trust that I am where I'm supposed to be. So can you trust in that? You are where you are supposed to be. And can you trust that what will come for you when it's ready to? Can you trust and believe and surrender to that type of your journey? Okay, so fate is like the lines in your hand. No matter how twisted it is, in your control. So fate will come when it's ready. Okay, and the control of that is in your control. Do you decide when you're going to follow fate? Very interesting. All right, so let us do our attunement, the Inner Temple Oracle attunement. Oh, that energy. I activate and step into my inner temple now, portal of my heart, home of my soul. Through the portal of my heart, I connect with my inner temple. Through each of my body's senses, I connect to my inner temple. Sacred below me, sacred above me, sacred around me, and sacred within me. I activate the wisdom and power that has always been deep within. You see? So may these cards deliver clear messages and reflections to me and all who use them for the highest interest of all. I am guided, I am led, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. So that is very beautiful. So the earth, the number 61, I am home. Everything is within you. Can you trust in this lifetime as an opportunity within you? That is beautiful. Right, let's just open up these beautiful activation inner temple oracle cards and see what our guidance is for today. Our guidance for my beautiful souls out there that are looking for that network of knowing. Beautiful, beautiful thoughts, isn't it? Okay, let's go. All right, Spirit, please can we have an inner temple oracle card? What is our card for today to guide us on this reading? The Beauty Way. There it is, the Beauty Way. Isn't that beautiful? Stunning. It's come out a couple of times in the last few weeks, but this is first time on its own, actually. So that's quite interesting. The Beauty Way. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let me just get my book. Oh, that's not it. Where's my book? Sorry. I don't know. Where's my book? There it is. on a different shelf. Okay, the Beauty Way. Beauty Way. Beauty is about much more than the appearance and aesthetics. Beauty always has a deeper purpose, and it doesn't try to be anything other than what it is, which is why it takes our breath away. Life is beautiful, but it isn't pretty. Beauty is very different from pretty. Pretty is perfect, but it's static. Fixed, paper thin. It holds no substance. It has no depth, and it's not really alive. Pretty never lasts, but beauty is timeless. Beauty holds the essence of life. It contains within it the great mystery. Birth and death are beautiful, love is beautiful, friendship is beautiful, and growth is beautiful. All things that are beautiful have a tension within them. Perhaps it's this tension that makes them beautiful, for we appreciate how much of a blessing and a miracle they are when we witness them in their fleeting state. It's that never to be seen again moment. Babies are beautiful, flowers are beautiful, and you're beautiful. Beauty transforms the beholder through its beautiful honesty. It activates the breath of life as we exhale in awe. And this brings us into the present moment. If you open your eyes, you'll see that this world is made up of such beauty. And if you do your best to acknowledge it when you can, you'll be brought instantly into the present moment. You'll be inspired to embrace your true nature and sacred purpose. For it's the fact that all things change that makes them all the more beautiful in each moment. This card is a reminder to seek the beauty of this world and your life, and in turn to create beauty wherever you go. I open my heart to see the beauty that's all around me. Very lovely. So the Beauty Way, it's all about the beauty right now. Can you see beauty around you? Can you see beauty in the waiting? Can you see beauty in the unknown? I'm hearing. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, so let's see what our return to the self will guide us with. Our soul, our self within us, deep within us. What do we need to know right now? You know, the faith will have the message when it arrives. Things will change. We will know. In the meantime, what? I can't shuffle like that. I'm not very good at it anyway. Let's go. Beautiful. The Beauty Way. What does our self want us to know? Deep within, what are we returning to ourself? Looking deep. What is our guidance, please, Spirit? Right now. Okay. All right. What the body knows. Embodiment, wisdom, presence. Your body remembers what your mind forgets. And isn't that interesting? We just read about that, the fact that we've come to earth and it's something you start remembering things your soul knows. Okay, but your body is part of that journey. Mind, body, and soul. So your physical body will give you indication as well. That's very important. Okay, we've got soft return, homecoming. Peace, gentleness, every breath brings you closer to yourself. And it's golden and it's lit up the path. Look at how beautiful that is right now. And we might, this is a, what is that? A waning moon. So maybe on the waning moon, you'll find that some sort of download, some sort of indication may come for you. But it's a soft return. It's gentle. It's peaceful. You're in that sort of state of mind. Serenity, I'm hearing. Soft exhale. So gosh, soft return, soft exhale, release, surrender, peace. Your breath knows the way home. Wow, it's all about returning to self and being at home. And we just read all about that. That's so lovely. Wow, that's beautiful. Forgotten light, hope, resilience, rediscovery. No darkness can erase what was born of light. So that's what I sort of said, didn't I? You know, once this waning moon, maybe that's where something will come to light, I said. So perhaps that's what it's going to be. You know, there's something that is lit. Your path is lit. Something is lighting the way for you. You will notice this. This is very interesting. There is a lot of guidance in this already. So see the beauty. See the beauty of your now. See the beauty in the waiting. See the beauty in the fact that what is meant for you will find you. That light will shine. Your light is shining. That's what it is. Your light is shining, my friend. Quiet rebellion, boundaries, peace defines. Peace is the loudest protest. So finding your peace, standing in your peace, standing with peace in your heart. You know, this portal, look at the swirling. It feels very swirling. Even her hair seems to be sort of blowing. And today there's a lot of wind and a lot of rain, and it's sort of, you know, that sort of feel. But it's that rebellion to it. It's like, I don't need to get involved with that. This is where I'm standing. I'm standing my ground, even in this wind, in this change, in this something that is coming. Breathe, a soft exhale, surrender and release anything that you may feel. And it's funny, we've got here as well, the sort of, what you call it, the waning moon. That's the waxing moon, actually. When I look at it this way, it's the waxing moon. So we have waxing and waning moons. So soft return and soft exhale. First the waxing moon, then the waning moon. Something's being guided. Your light is shining. Something is being called to you. So just surrender to it. And whisper of calm, harmony, breath, and grace. Let quiet be your teacher. Wow, and again, we've got a bit of a full moon here. So something is taking place over these moon periods now. And everything seems to be quite peaceful and calm. Even though I was seeing the swirling of energy, I was feeling very much like this is it here. No worries, you know. It's really interesting. And what the body knows, the path inward. Okay, that is the path inward. Discovery, courage into every inward step changes the outer world. So there it is. You know, this outer world of chaos where you stand in where you need to be. It's a soft exhale, a soft return. Everything's quite peaceful. This light, hope, resilience, rediscovery. There's going to be something that's going to come alight. And look here, we've got the swirlings again. The cycle, something is turning, almost like the wheel is turning. Things are going to start to happen. The path inward, go within, what your body knows. Very important right now. That is incredibly on point, isn't it, to what we were talking about? Definitely. The path inward, discovery, the courage, stand your ground, your intuition, what it is that you know to be for you. That is really important right now. Really important. I'm just, because, you know, I feel it very much so at the minute. I feel like I want something to sort of take place, but I can't allow my mind to take over. You know, you've got to just stay in your knowing of waiting and patience, looking at the beauty of everything that is around you, where you are right now. It's very quiet rebellion, your boundaries, peace. Stay in the calm, I'm hearing. Right, guidance, please, from the Akashic Records for today, please. Going forward with this discovery of courage and intuition, of knowing what is happening. Wishes fulfilled. Beautiful. See, it's coming. It's coming for you. The wishes are being fulfilled. Your wishes will be fulfilled. Anything else? What is that? Anything else, Spirit, please? That is soft return, wishes fulfilled. 5 of keys. 5 is about transformation. A key, getting a key. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? You know? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh. We have got number 13, the Buddha prepares. You see, it's this sort of quiet, calm. And we have got the 6 of keys in crescent moon, but it was in reverse. But it fell on the floor, so it could be either. But look, there's your moon. You see? And that moon is a waxing moon, crescent moon. So 5 of keys, your wishes are fulfilled. And 6 of keys, the in crescent moon. But I'll read both. And there the Buddha prepares. So something is being prepared for you. Buddhas are patient. They sit in their knowing, they sit in their power, they go very much inward. Everything is inward, outward, inward, outward. So what you're doing, my Buddhism, for example, is the Lotus Sutra. So the lotus flowers and seeds at the same time. It also grows out of murky waters. It's that within healing to the outer world. It's not the other way around. Up in the air. So something is going to suddenly take off for you, something you're going to see. And that was what we were saying with the moon on this pathway. You're shining that light, you know, and I feel like very strongly that was the message. It was going to come out. And the moon is going to give you a very clear guidance. Moons are often about things that are hidden, things are mysterious, secretive, but coming to light, something coming to light for you. Okay, well, let me just get my, okay, so 5 of keys, wishes fulfilled, beautiful. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. And it did. It jumped straight out onto the soft return and the soft exhale with the moons. I'm kind of hearing now between the two. So the waxing and the waning moons, between there could be something that will come out. I will see if we can get a bit more detail, but wishes fulfilled. Even the many windows look out on the expanse of your world. There is abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours, so celebrate. Wow, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Can you trust in this? Remember, we talked about this. The 6 of keys in crescent moon. It came out in a reversed. It's a phase of decrease. Though this seems like a difficult time, don't be dismayed. It's not permanent. The moon, like all things, moves in cycles and quickly too. So take a deep breath, rest and know that the time of increase will return. So it kind of feels to me like, because that was in a reversal, okay, and like I said, it's like we are sitting here or here right now with this moon, and then by the time we've gone through another phase of the moon cycle, then something will start to take place. So that's why it feels like maybe there's nothing much happening, but there will be a lot that will be happening. Because if we look at Six of Keys, if things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There's a great opportunity for increase and fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So do the work and get ready to receive. So do the work. You know what you need to do. Get ready to receive. Get to this sort of place of discovery, courage, knowing, harmony, breath, embodiment, wisdom, presence. That's what this card is all about. I'll read it for you. It's 13. It is a major arcana. It shows a time of inner preparation before action. So action's coming. And then we had 18, which was up in the air. And I felt like something's going to take off. I said that, didn't I? You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight. But there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. So spirit won't give us any more detail right now. That's interesting. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, no control. Remember here, no matter how twisted it is in your control, fate is like the lines in your hand. You mustn't control fate. Fate will come. Okay? Let go of all urgency and give this situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self. Eternal self, soft exhale, peaceful, peace, whispers of calm. It's like everything seems to be like, oh. And then we've got the forgotten light of hope and resilience and rediscovery. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. What is meant for you will be for you on your path. I've got an itch on my back. And time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you for now and indeed forever. What else do you need? Nothing but trust and the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. How beautiful. And we had the Eight of Scrolls, where paths unknown. So when this light suddenly shines for you, you'll be guided. Guidance is here for you with this path unknown. So definitely a big change is on its way. A big change is on its way. That is so wonderful. And we really, you know, need to understand that sometimes when it's in these sort of moments, it may feel a little frustrating, and that's okay. But to know that Spirit has our back and we will be guided, and to trust in your faith, it's very important. The traveling on a path that's known to you and it shows you the way to the expected outcomes, but there are two other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected, perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Do you remember I said that to you? Don't copy. So be a voice, not an echo. Don't copy. Don't be the same as others. Be your unique, authentic self. Go where you are trusting yourself to go. The beauty way is all about home, balance within you, knowing what you love, what you want, who you are as a person. Very lovely. And finally, let us get us some beautiful, I want to get energy cards. I'm being told to get some animal cards as well. Okay, that would be nice. I haven't had the animal cards for a little while, so that will be nice. Okay, energy, energy, energy. Let's see. What is our guidance for today, please, based on this path unknown? Wishes fulfilled. What can we know? What can you give us guidance to, please, Spirit? Can you give us any guidance? Healer of the ages. Okay. Interesting. Anything else? Interesting. That came out straight on top of the Buddha prepares and paths unknown. No. What are you doing to me? So we have very interesting. Patience. Spirit is telling us. And it jumped out right on top of wishes fulfilled. So yes, it is coming. Patience right now. Stay. It's a soft return. It's not fast. It's not hectic. It's just happening when it's happening. And when it's meant to happen, it'll happen. We also have the World card. So here we are. This new beginning, new cycle, new. Okay. Freshness coming out of that darkness, following that light. Again, a moon. Okay, it's almost like this eclipse. So it seems to be after this lunar eclipse, things have started to change for you. That came out on the increscent moon. So very much a moon cycle right now that you're going through. But the Healer of the Ages was the first card out. And the Healer of the Ages was with the Buddha. Very much about healing. Number 51. Health and vitality, divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. So there it is, coming in for you. Just have patience. This card reminds me as well a lot in a 16, which is a 7, which is a message from Spirit. Divine timing. Just have patience, they're telling. They're saying, we're not going to tell you what you're getting. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. But suddenly it'll be there. And right now, have patience. Divine timing. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Again, about renewal. Very strong. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. So that is where we are at. That is where we are at right now. What am I looking for? My, yes, animal cards. Don't know why we need animal cards today. Spider. So we are all connected. We are all networking. We are all healing and learning and rising and awakening together. Okay, my authentic voice doesn't echo anyone else's. I do my things my way. I go with what I'm channeled. I say what I need to say. I am teaching all the time. I'm learning myself all the time. And if it resonates with you in some way, then that's all I am blessed to be able to give you to you, you know. Okay, let's see what the oh, wow, there we go. Beautiful. All right, interesting. Very interesting. On top of, you know, the sort of energy, there we go. The energy that was sort of over here with this quiet rebellion and soft exhale and soft return and everything. We have our little mouse. Very inquisitive little mouse, you know, gentle. Okay, our little mouse has come out alongside a lamb. Again, it's this very soft sort of energy. And then over here, on top of Healer of the Ages and the Buddha, we have a gazelle and starfish. Very specifically came out on top of this energy. And then on top of the world and our 6 of keys and what the body knows, we've got 2 cards that haven't turned over. So I'm going to leave them for a minute. And I'm going to get our book for our guidance, if I can find it. Okay, so our lamb and our mouse. It's our mouse. The mouse is detail-orientated, small-minded. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to details. So it may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, but soon they begin to have a limited or fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. So, as we said, okay, don't control this. Have patience. So in balance, organized, resourceful, and prepared. So be prepared. Do what you need to do. Okay. Understand that it's about your healing and keep going in that sense. with the lamb, that little mouse, the lamb is about peaceful, prophetic, and patience. And they came out right on top. That is crazy. Right, so our little lamb is about peaceful and prophetic and patience. And when in balance, it's knowingness and inner peace. So I really feel this is where we're at right now. It's like getting prepared for something that is going to be coming, having patience, being in peace and balance and understanding and knowing that and trusting that what is meant for you will be for you and what is going to come will come. So let us look at our starfish, where our starfish is, and the gazelle. Very strange. We've got water and earth. I can't find my starfish. Where's the gazelle? Gazelle. So the gazelle is about heightened awareness, ability, and vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace with every move, this awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are hyper-aware of their surroundings. No more worrying about predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. So exactly, back to your breath, soft exhale, surrender. Your breath knows the way home. And it came out on top of the healer of the ages and your Buddha who's preparing. So very clear support from our animal deck, our animal, spirit animal cards. Then we've got our starfish, water. Can't see it. Why can't I see the starfish? Stingray, fish, starfish. Beautiful, alluring, but superficial and shallow. So when in balance, uplifting, artistic, and expressive. And it's funny how it came out on top of this card. So this uplifting moment, this situation. But when this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? Is it too good to be true? Or what dreams have I put aside to please others? So remember what the first message was. Be a voice, not an echo. In other words, be your own voice. Be the voice of authenticity. I just heard be the voice of reason, but making sure that there's no superficial side to things, and, you know, allow that to be for you. Remember, the Eight of Scrolls is about, there's three paths there. One path with the fox with all the knowledge, and the fox can be a bit sly, but a fox is also very intelligent, so it could be a little bit mysterious. And then we've got the squirrel over here, our little squirrel collecting its nuts, being very, very clever and looking at its bounty, that type of thing. So which path will you choose? Will it be the comfortable one, or will you take a little bit of a risk? That is what that is about. And then we had the two cards that we now turn over, and we've got the Scorpion and we've got the Hawk. So a very strong message, and interesting, it came out on top of the World card. Okay, and the Scorpion again can be something that is very where is our Scorpion? The Scorpion is passionate, tends towards isolation. Okay, so coming out of the dark into the light, being ready for that change. All right, wild and free. Okay, the Scorpion says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery, fun self. And the Hawk, our beautiful Hawk, is watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. So this message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small and insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. So it is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the biggest picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you. And the winds are shifting. And it's funny how I talked about the winds, and it's this sort of swirling energy, and a little bit of, so any minute now this will shift for you. You will see, just, it's the moon cycles, it's in between the moons, and you will know which path to take. The light will guide you, I'm hearing. Trust in that light. Trust in your light within. Trust in what you are being shown, how you feel. Remember, it comes from within to without. So that is what I am seeing for you. I hope you've enjoyed this message. This is incredibly, incredibly powerful. The beauty way is looking at that light within you. Okay, that beauty is within you. That lotus flower is seeding and flowering at the same time. Okay, it's that beautiful lotus flower that has got so much power of the knowing and the unknown, of the positive and the negative, the yin and the yang, the seeding and flowering. It's all taking place right now for you, so that this next stage will come when it's ready to come, and you'll know the message. You will know. I'm just going to ask for some timing. I got some timing. Let me just ask Spirit for some timing. We've obviously got the moon cycles here. What's that, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Let's see. We have some time, please. What would be the timing of this new path, this new opening, unlocking our key and finding our wish? What could you tell us, please, Spirit? I know we've got to have patience, so they might not let us know at all. There we are. Next full moon. Okay, so there we go. Next full moon, we have got something, wish fulfillment will come about. So we are looking at our, and spring. We are looking at our moon cycles. So I hope that helped you. It's wonderful. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.